edhe Spanja. Ti kthehemi tash mësafirit se e lam pak anas të u marrë me pyetjen tonë. Këtu e kemi Damien Costa, që është një ish-ushtar amerikan, marinar ose marines, që i thojnë nga US Navy SEAL, që ka qenë këtu në Kosovë, për tash është kthy prapë. Pse u kthy e marrin vesh tash në intervistë. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
Like you've been back and forth to Kosovo since you've been here as a soldier, or this is the first time?
No, I have. I came back for the first time last November, so it had been quite some time.
First time since?
First time since, yes.
Since
no, I came back again in January.
Okay.
And then this is my third time back since the war.
When was the first time that you came to Kosovo? The first ever?
It would be
how long did you stay?
Yeah, it was the summer of 2001. So quite a while ago.
Quite a while. 24 years.
24 years.
24 years. Do të thonë e pyeta masi pari ky është Damien Costa, është ushtar, ish-ushtar amerikan, edhe që ka ardhur tash disa herë në Kosovë gjatë këtij viti, po herën e parë ka ardhur në vitin 2001, ku ka shërbyer si ushtar në kuadër të KFOR-it. So you were stationed at Camp Bonsil, right?
That's correct, yes.
What were your responsibilities then and your grade?
Yeah, so, I mentioned I was in the Special Forces, I was a Navy SEAL, and at the time we were doing mostly reconnaissance up on the border, up to the north, and just monitoring traffic and keeping things that should maybe not be coming in and out of the country, keeping an eye on things. But it was relatively calm at the time. But there was a lot of destruction and still, I think, at that time, which was, you could still tell there was quite a bit. There was
ka qenë pjesë e forcave speciale Navy SEAL, ka qenë i stacionuar në kampin Bonsil, dhe si detyrë ka pas me monitoru hyrjet edhe daljet prej shtetit Kosovës, hyrjet e daljet në kufi.
How does it feel to be back after so many years? And actually, what motivated you to be back in Kosovo?
That's a great one. How did it feel? It was a little surreal, right? So when you were in a place that is, in conflict, I spent a lot of time in conflict when I was in the service. So I did 12 years as a SEAL, and I saw Somalia, Bosnia, Kosovo, and then Afghanistan toward the end. So I was no stranger to conflict. So when you have conflict in your mind, destruction, things like that, and then you're taken away and then dropped back in so many years later to a city that is safe and vibrant and exciting and young, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. So that was pretty neat. And then what brought me back? A great company here that we had started to work with, a marketing agency called Tactica, run by a great guy, Blindrit Elazaj. He was doing some work with us for our company in America, and we were very impressed with the work that was coming out of this company, and it was a great value. We wanted to figure out if we could do more, and then I asked him, "Can I come visit you?" He was a little surprised. And so,
did he say no?
He said, "I can't wait. I can't wait." He said, "It's changed a lot since you were last here." And we came and saw him.
E pyeti Erza, do të thonë, çka të ka shtyr tash më kthy? Apo,
edhe
qysh jeni kur e kthy? Tha është një ndjenjë interesante se tha 12 vjet ka shërbyer në vende të ndryshme, domethënë në Afganistan, Somali, në Bosnë, edhe në Kosovë ishin edhe disa vende tjera që i përmendi, edhe tha kur jeton kohën në një vend edhe kom pas shumë konflikt, edhe kur kthehesh tani mas disa vjetëve si në Kosovë që është kthy, me pa një qytet domethënë që është i gjallë edhe është ka zhvillohet, një vend që po zhvillohet edhe në anën tjetër është edhe i sigurt, atëherë është një ndryshim shumë i madh. edhe arsyeja pse është kthy se në biznesin e tij veç bashkëpunon me një kompani kosovare taktika, që ka emrin është e marketingut, edhe e kanë thirrë, domethënë, mas bashkëpunimit me I vizitu dhe tash ka ardhur me vizitu këtu. So you came back here to visit, but also on business purpose. You want to invest something or expand your operations, also to here, apart from marketing, but also other stuff?
Apart from marketing. So we have a few interests in different companies in America. I run a small private equity firm. We had invested in a few software companies in America, and we are always looking for places that we can expand our workforce, our talent. We have done the normal places where you would look for resources for talent, Eastern Europe, Asia, and there's pros and cons to those regions, right? And so we were looking for perhaps some place that could be a little bit better. We were shocked at the quality and the cost of the talent that is here, and so we decided, let's explore that. Maybe we can hire a few more people here, start building a team, and then that grew into a joint venture that Blendrit and I and a few other partners are working on, which is essentially building those teams for other companies in Europe, in the United States, and trying to do it all here in Kosovo.
Do you have tariffs on services or not?
Tariffs on no.
On services?
No, we don't have any tariffs. That'd be great, but so far, no.
Okay. E pyeta, do të thonë, arsyeja pse ardh, tash ta tregoj arsyeën pse ardh këtu dhe çka do më bëu sa I përket aktiviteteve të tij sipërmarrëse, dhe tregoj që është duke shikuar pasi që atje edhe është merret me kompani që merren me teknologjinë e informacionit, TIC-ut domethënë, dhe të komunikimit, edhe ka pasur që tash në Kosovë ka shumë potencial të madh, dhe I ka provu edhe tregje të tjera ku mundet mi zgjeru edhe me kërku shërbime, domethënë me dërgu shërbime prej Amerikës, me kërku prej shteteve të jashtme, si në Azi edhe në Evropë, po e ka pasur që Kosova ka potencial shumë të madh dhe është befasuar për kualitetin, raportin mes kualitetit edhe çmimit të shërbimeve që ofrohen në Kosovë në këtë fushë. So you're happy?
Very happy.
E pyeta ka dogana për shërbime, tha halas ka dogana, tarifa, siç e thonë ndryshe, tha nuk ka. So how long are you going to be here? So you're coming back and forth now since you're going to expand your operations?
Yes, we're coming back and forth. Once every couple of months, I think we'll make a trip back here. We have an office now. We actually have two offices here in Pristina.
What's the company called?
We have Taktika is one, and an Outsourcee. So that's
Outsourcee.
Yeah, Outsourcee. And
double E in the end or Y?
Just a Y.
A Y.
And it's spelled weird. It's OUTSORCY to drop the U.
Oh yeah.
But the easiest way to find us is if you go to that new Courtyard Marriott in downtown Pristina.
Okay.
We're just across the street.
Okay.
So it's in a great spot.
Marriott.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Are you looking for people hiring, or like do you need like if somebody's interested that's watching and wants to become part of your ventures?
Yeah. Go to the website, check it out. If you're someone that's looking to work, yeah, we've got positions that we're constantly looking for in sales and finance, in accounting and support, development, software engineers. We're looking for a wide swath. Again, we're building teams here, not looking to hire ones and twos, but taking companies that are perhaps successful in other places and historically have tried to hire one person in their apartment, remote workers, digital nomads. But we're not that. We're build a team. And so you come to an office every day. You're part of a culture. You're part of a broader group, and we want to continue to expand that. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do të thonë janë dy kompani, është Taktika edhe është Outsourcey. Outsourcey nuk shkruhet anglisht me OUTSOU, po U është Sorcy ose Sorcy. A është vetë Sorcy a Sorcy? Sorcy. Edhe që ashtu e gjeni. Outsourcey është shkruani. So is it CEY or
No,
CY?
just CY.
Okay. outsource. E shkruni nëse jeni të ndërsum të thonë me këshyri çfarë shërbime ka nëse çka a mundeni mu angazhu, mi kontaktu edhe si kontabilist edhe si të më thonë në profesione tjera, po keti gjeni në faqen e tyne ose veç i Google i ratni, që shtojmë. Ndryshe që ka në Prishtinë, në Zyre, të më thonë jo asi kompani që angazhojnë njerëz të më thonë në pej shpis, bashkë pej shpis, ose që duhet me shku të këto co-working centers, këta tamon e kanë Zyrën të kjo pjesa e re i Prishtinës që pithojnë ka njerë edhe Manhattani i Prishtinës të të hoteli Marriott.
And what values you noticed in the Kosovo people that impressed you from the beginning?
So this is a question that I've gotten a lot. And I'll tell you, if you think about the mentality of an underdog, right? Someone that has to achieve and overcome something. You can look at it across time. They always have this drive. They have this desire to grow and build and just work a little bit harder. And what I've seen here in Kosovo, which is really interesting, everyone that we have brought on board has a desire to learn, a desire to work, a desire to do all of the things that just can't be taught. And immediately you'll realize that if you just give them the skills, if you give them the opportunity, the chance to learn, they'll take care of the rest. You cannot teach that. So I'm super excited about it. I hope that people, give me a chance to grow it a little bit before you guys come running in here. But it's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, we're excited.
Erza e pyeti se çka ka pa të mirë të kosovarët, domethënë çka e ka impresionu. Masi kemi qef me një komplimente, edhe tha që shumë njerëz e kanë pyet, domethënë po shit që kemi qef se presim që na përgjigjet mirë. Dhe Damiani tha që si mentaliteti i dikujt që nuk është favorit, të më thonë që nuk është si dy ekipe ku luajnë, që njoni është favoriti, tjetri s'është favorit, me mentaliteti dikujt që s'është favorit, është mentalitet që lyp ton kohën me mësu, do më thonë që është modest, e ka kokën e ulur, po këshyr ton kohën me mësu, është i hapun për njohuri të reja, edhe për me pak punë, do më thonë jo me pak punë, po për shkak këtij mentaliteti mundet me arrit shumë. Like the youngest kids in the family. Something like that, the underdog mentality.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. They're always getting beat up by their older siblings.
Yes.
You know?
I was the youngest in the neighborhood. I was the youngest in the neighborhood too. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yes. Yeah. Like tham do të thonë si fëmia më i vogël, sugari në shtëpi, si gjithmonë jep mas shumë tizar, edhe është i gatshëm me mësu, se ton kohën e kanë nënshmu, edhe nuk kokon do të thonë ka pas mungesë për parsive që i kanë të tjerë ndoshta edhe fizike edhe mentale për shkak të moshës edhe i jap më shumë zor. Çat mënyrë bën në far krahasimi me kosovarët me potencialin e tyre. So a lot of potential.
A lot of potential.
So and the field is mostly you're working in is IT, right? IT services.
Well, the companies that I invest in are all generally in the software space, technology. But look, outsourcing, we're looking for talent for companies across a number of sectors. Right now, we have customers that are in healthcare, in finance, in software. There really is no limit. Whether you're looking for something as simple as a digital assistant to a developer, to someone to handle with accounting and bookkeeping and things like that, I'm finding all of that talent is here in Kosovo. It's ready to get to work, and everyone seems pretty excited about it, so we are too.
Cool. So we'll be happy to host you again to see where it's going after after we establish the baseline.
That's right. That's
and
right.
then see where it will go from now. So
I'll come back in a few months and I'll tell you all about how big the office has grown and how many locations we have. And
cool.
It'll be cool.
Or we can come and do a story.
Hey,
too.
come on by. We'd love to have you.
Yes. Okay, na tham e thrasim prap, ma vonë, me po masi e vendosëm tash një piknisje me këshyr ku janë tash, e këshyrim edhe ku do të janë mas disa mujve kur kthehet edhe Demiani këtu edhe na tregon edhe diçka tjetër për veten. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.